Which type of contamination is caused by bones in a fish fillet? A. Biological. B. Chemical. C. Physical. D. Microbial. Answer: C. Physical contamination involves foreign objects like bones, metal shavings, or glass. Which food is most likely to cause a foodborne illness if served undercooked? A. Baked potato. B. Ground beef. C. Lettuce. D. Bread. Answer: B. Ground beef may contain harmful bacteria like E. coli and must be cooked to 155 degrees Fahrenheit. What is the minimum internal temperature for hot-held soup? A. 125 degrees Fahrenheit. B. 135 degrees Fahrenheit. C. 145 degrees Fahrenheit. D. 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer: B. Hot-held foods must be kept at 135 degrees Fahrenheit or higher to prevent bacterial growth. A food handler diagnosed with norovirus must: A. Wear gloves while working. B. Be restricted from food prep. C. Be excluded from the operation. D. Wash hands more frequently. Answer: C. A food handler with norovirus must be excluded due to the high risk of transmission. Which thermometer is best for checking the temperature of a steak? A. Infrared thermometer. B. Air probe. C. Penetration probe. D. Surface probe. Answer: C. A penetration probe is used to check the internal temperature of thick foods like steak. What is the correct order for storing food in a cooler? A. Seafood, whole cuts, ground meat, poultry. B. Poultry, ground meat, seafood, whole cuts. C. Whole cuts, seafood, poultry, ground meat. D. Ground meat, poultry, seafood, whole cuts. Answer: A. Store food based on minimum internal cooking temperatures, with poultry on the bottom. Cross-contact occurs when: A. Allergens are transferred to a food. B. Raw meat touches cooked meat. C. Food is left out too long. D. Equipment is cleaned. Answer: A. Cross-contact is the transfer of allergens from one food or surface to another. How often should food contact surfaces be cleaned if they are in constant use? A. Every hour. B. Every 2 hours. C. Every 4 hours. D. At the end of the shift. Answer: C. Food contact surfaces must be cleaned and sanitized every 4 hours during continuous use. Which symptom requires a food handler to be excluded from work? A. Coughing. B. Fever. C. Vomiting. D. Runny nose. Answer: C. Vomiting may indicate a foodborne illness. The food handler must be excluded. What is the primary purpose of a food safety management system? A. To lower food costs. B. To prevent foodborne illness. C. To increase employee efficiency. D. To manage customer orders. Answer: B. A food safety management system ensures that food is kept safe from contamination. What is the maximum time ready-to-eat TCS food can be stored at 41 degrees Fahrenheit? A. 3 days. B. 5 days. C. 7 days. D. 10 days. Answer: C. Ready-to-eat TCS food can be held for up to 7 days at or below 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Which item must be cleaned and sanitized? A. Walls. B. Tongs. C. Floors. D. Ceiling tiles. Answer B. Utensils and equipment that touch food must be cleaned and sanitized. What does TCS stand for in food safety? A. Time and critical safety. B. Temperature controlled for safety. C. Total cooked standards. D. Temperature and clean surface. Answer B. TCS foods need time and temperature control to prevent pathogen growth. A food handler should wash hands after A. Taking out trash. B. Putting on gloves. C. Clocking in. D. Drinking water. Answer A. Handling trash contaminates hands, requiring immediate washing. Which practice can reduce salmonella in eggs? A. Serving raw. B. Keeping at room temperature. C. Cooking to proper temperature. D. Washing before use. Answer C. Cooking eggs to 145 degrees Fahrenheit kills harmful bacteria like salmonella. What is the correct procedure after using a meat slicer? A. Wipe down with paper towel. B. Rinse with cold water. C. Wash, rinse, sanitize, air dry. D. Spray with disinfectant. Answer C. Food contact equipment must be fully cleaned and sanitized after use. When cooling food, it must reach 70 degrees Fahrenheit within A. 1 hour. B. 2 hours. C. 4 hours. D. 6 hours. Answer B. Food must cool from 135 degrees Fahrenheit to 70 degrees Fahrenheit within 2 hours to prevent bacterial growth. Which food is most commonly linked to botulism? A. Canned goods. B. Cooked poultry. C. Frozen vegetables. D. Baked goods. Answer A. Improperly canned foods can lead to the growth of Clostridium botulinum. Gloves should be changed. A. Once per shift. B. Every hour. C. After handling raw meat. D. Only when torn. Answer C. Change gloves after handling raw food or when switching tasks to prevent cross-contamination. What temperature must ground poultry be cooked to? A. 145 degrees Fahrenheit. B. 150 degrees Fahrenheit. C. 160 degrees Fahrenheit. D. 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer D. Ground poultry must reach an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit to be safe to eat. Which foodborne illness is linked to undercooked ground beef? A. Salmonella. B. E. coli. C. Norovirus. D. Shigella. Answer B. E. coli is commonly found in undercooked ground beef and can be deadly. Which activity requires a variance from the health department? A. Serving sushi. B. Offering raw shell eggs. C. Smoking food for flavor. D. Packaging juice on site for sale. Answer D. Packaging juice without pasteurization requires a variance due to safety risks. What is the safest way to thaw frozen food? A. On the counter. B. In the sink overnight. C. Under running cold water. D. In hot water. Answer C. Thawing under cold, running water prevents food from entering the danger zone. Where should cleaning chemicals be stored? A. On shelves above food prep. B. With dry goods. C. Away from food and food contact surfaces. D. In the refrigerator. Answer C. Chemicals must be stored separately to prevent contamination. What should you do if a food item is recalled? A. Use it immediately. B. Dispose of it secretly. C. Remove it from inventory and label "Do not use." D. Return it to the shelf. Answer: C. Recalled products must be labeled clearly and stored away from usable food. A food handler with a sore throat and fever can work only if A. They wear gloves. B. They work with food. C. They work with no-contact tasks. D. They take medicine. Answer: C. The food handler may perform non-food contact duties but should not prepare food. When reheating food for hot holding, it must reach A. 135 degrees Fahrenheit in 2 hours. B. 145 degrees Fahrenheit in 1 hour. C. 165 degrees Fahrenheit in 2 hours. D. 155 degrees Fahrenheit in 15 minutes. Answer: C. Reheated food must reach 165 degrees Fahrenheit within 2 hours to ensure safety. Which practice can lead to chemical contamination? A. Using sanitized utensils. B. Spraying cleaners near food. C. Covering food after prep. D. Using gloves. Answer: B. Chemicals should never be used near exposed food, as they may contaminate it. What is the best way to ensure that a cleaning product is used correctly? A. Smell it before use. B. Guess the dilution ratio. C. Follow the manufacturer's instructions. D. Ask a coworker. Answer: C. Always follow the manufacturer's label and instructions for proper and safe use. Why are elderly people at higher risk for foodborne illness? A. They eat less food. B. They cook more at home. C. They have weakened immune systems. D. They drink more fluids. Answer: C. Older adults have weakened immune systems, making them more vulnerable to foodborne illness.